Hey guys, so I want to talk about a bit about history because I think history sometimes helps you to understand where you've been so you can know where you're going next. And I want to talk about this in the context of where we are today. 40 years ago, we were in the exact same position. Our currency was massively devalued overnight. We had massive inflation. We had food shortages. We had Andrew checking out. So Andrew checking out is the same as what you call Japa syndrome today. So that was also happening. So people were leaving in droves. Anyway, that notwithstanding, what happened next? And let me tell you what happened. The IMF came knocking on the door and they said, hey, Nigeria, we can help you. We can help you guys if you guys are willing to do what we say. And of course, our hands were tied. So we said yes. But what came with that was conditions that literally crippled us for a long time and took many years for us to come out of it. We are likely at the same place again now where there is an opportunity for these guys to come knocking on the door and say, hey, Nigeria, we can help you. The truth is we've got to say thank you very much, buddy, but no thank you. There are other ways. But I won't get to all that now. I just wanted to point it out that these guys, they don't have our best interest at heart. We're probably better off joining BRICS, but that's a whole nother story for another day. What I want to talk about is things happening around the world, and I think there's nothing new under the sun, and I'm not going to come here with some stupid, special, new, nuclear, blah, blah, blah type solution. There's solutions that have worked around the world. All we have to do is study those solutions, bring them back here, Nigerianize them, tropicalize them, and execute. That's where we're lacking. This country has some of the most amazing national plans. I was privileged to see some of the national plans in 2015, and I was blown away by the volumes that we've put together. This country has really smart people, but for some strange reason, we can't seem to convert over the line. But maybe that will all change very soon. Look, boys and girls, it's very simple. We have to ask ourselves questions. In fact, let me even stop and say this. Have you ever heard of a thing called the, what's it called again? It's called the region beta paradox. It basically means that you are in a place where you're not sure if, or you're comfortable, basically, you're comfortable. So let me put it to you in a way that might make sense. Let us assume that we have to go from here to there, and it's about 1 kilometer. We can say, okay, you know what, let's walk. It's a nice day, sun's out, it's not too hot, let's walk. But if we were 2 kilometers away or 3 kilometers away, we would say, nah, let's drive. What does that mean? It means if you are in a pretty bad position, you're more likely to take action. I kind of feel like we are getting to a point where we are more likely to take action because we are getting into a pretty bad situation. Now, what is this action? We've got to take this action democratically. That's the only way we can do it. There's no other way we can call for action except for democratically. And that's the sort of things I'm looking to find people to partner with. But that's not the point right now. The point is, I've just seen this happen too many times, and I think we might not all be as uncomfortable as we need to be to take action. We can still manage. And when you can still manage, you say, well, you know, and we're good at this. We say, let's just manage. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And also too, because everyone still wants to think that maybe me or someone I know maybe get called up into office or called up into something. Well, guys, it is, I'm just hoping that things get worse. I know that you don't want to hear this, but I'm hoping that things get just a little bit worse so that we are forced into taking action. I think we're almost there. We're not there yet, but we're almost there, and I'm hoping that we get there very soon so we can take action and we can actually flip the script going forward and try something slightly different. I will say this, at independence, I think we got a lot of things wrong. I think we thought that perhaps the socialist style of government, and that's I use that word very loosely, I think we just thought, we had this sense that we can grow utopia. We had this sense that we could get everybody on the right, everybody rich and everybody happy. But look, it doesn't work. And it hasn't worked. It's been tried in many countries around the world, especially here in Africa. Look at Tanzania, they've struggled with this. We've struggled with this. What we're saying very clearly is simply this. When people are motivated, right, free markets, free enterprise, they will do the best that they can do. If I know that I can produce a good better and cheaper than you, and I know that nothing is stopping me from doing that, I'll pursue it all my might. But if I'm not sure how it works, or if I know that someone's going to pay me for it because I'm going to give it to a bunch of people I might not move. And I know it's very difficult to hear these sort of things here because you're guilted into saying, if you make, we're guilted into it. But look around us. That's all we really care. That's all we really care about. That is all we truly care about. We look at ways that we can make more and more money. That's the way we are as a people. So why not take that and embrace it? Look, we need some very crazy solutions going forward. We can't try and do the same thing and hope to get a different result. That's what we're doing. Now, I'm going to say one or two things that might be controversial. There are these people in the southeast and the south who are operating these illegal refineries. My God, license them. They can do it already. License them. Teach them environmental protection bits and bobs, and license them to produce. They will stop stealing, and now they can make legit money, and we can reduce our environmental risks. Right? It's the same things happening with miners up north. License them. Go out there, mine. Just declare what it is you're exporting or you're producing, and pay us a small tax. Because if you're going to take the risk of building that refinery, whether it's 100 barrels a day or is it 10,000 barrels a day, why should you not keep your profits? I don't understand that. Why should you not keep your profits? That's what drives us. That's why you're in business, to make money. So why are we stopping you from making money? Why are we trying to find every way of blocking you from making money? The truth is, government don't have the willpower to actually create jobs. They don't have the willpower or the expertise to create wealth. They just don't. Look, anywhere in the world, they don't have that expertise. They just don't. So why not give it to the people, or open the door for the people who can make that work? And this country is blessed with entrepreneurs. Look at the people around the world, Nigerians, that are doing well. Look at the fields they're in. Go to NASA, Nigerians are there. Medical field, Nigerians are there. Legal field, Nigerians are there. Technology, Nigerians are there. Automotive, we're there. We're everywhere. These men and women can come and do amazing things back home if given a chance. The ones that are here that are suffering, zero incentives, right? You open a factory, they come and they slam you with a radio license, this license, that license. You can't create jobs. You're being harassed and pounded day by day. It makes no sense. Let us allow the people that can create the wealth, that can create the jobs, lead the way. And government, it needs to be reduced, and reduced drastically. We have ministries that make no sense. None. Humanitarian, gone. Women's affairs, gone. Even aviation and aerospace, mate, get rid of those things. Look, I'm not saying that free enterprise is the panacea, but you know what? It will go a long way into creating much better job creation, wealth creation. People that have money sitting all around this world, Nigerians, legal or illegal, how do we attract that money back? Do we tell the illegal ones, bring it back, no questions asked for 90 days, or no questions asked for 6 months? Invest. Start industries. We incentivize you. We incentivize you to bring that back and invest it here. If you want to start a factory, we won't ask you how to start the factory. Put that money back into this country. We've got too much money sitting outside. And the government is, this rant is long, but I'm hoping that there's some good points I can take out of this. And I hope that there's plenty you can take out of this. The truth is, we can't sit down any longer. I think that we are at a point where we have to find a different solution. We've tried the same old stodgy ways for the last 60 plus years, and the results are clear. We need to go back to the basics. We need to ask ourselves some very hard questions. Why is government so big? Why must we continue being at the mercy of people like IMF and the World Bank? It makes no sense, right? They can't tell you or tell us, you cannot subsidize your farmers to grow rice or to grow this or to grow that. Meanwhile, their farmers can do that. Why? Because they give us some money, and so we need to spend that money buying their products. I don't know, boys and girls. This thing is complicated. Well, not complicated, but we need to open our eyes and understand that if we truly want to play this game, we need to understand what we're playing. And we need to understand that we need to build the rules that would actually our rules, our game that allows us to move forward. Anyway, rant over. Next week or next time, I'm going to talk about a guy I truly admire, President Javier Milei of Argentina. Some people think he's too radical, but I think that this is exactly what we need. And I'll explain to you why I think that man makes a lot of sense and why the Heritage Initiative has taken many, many leaves out of Javier Milei's page. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Ciao.